It don't know way I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me. This for my son and my daughter, my family tree and that order. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up. Now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guys. Yeah. The champions. The champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall. The champions. The champions. The champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall. I put my head.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Game 1. 2K Sports presents the playoffs of the NBA. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers. A 3-game series, and they've definitely got the advantage with 2 games here at home. The question is, can they capitalize?
Kevin, I think it's so important to get off to a good start. You just can't assume because you have the home court advantage you're going to win the series. You still have to play solid basketball.
Driving the lane. Screen by Cousins. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Can't nail the jump.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
To the paint. Out to Edwards. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And it's Phoenix's ball. Pass to Stoudemire. Now Butler. Defended by George. Stoudemire. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here is Cousins. Jokic defending. They set the screen. Tanked in off the glass. A look at the Lakers. You know, tonight Greg's going to tell us a lot about how they match up in the series at both ends of the court.
Yeah, we can talk about how well these teams match up in terms of talent, but in terms of how they match up in style, that's what we'll find out right now.
Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. And Doncic. Here we go.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Mirovic. Right side, Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Here's Stoudemire.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Stoudemire, the screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Stoudemire, just excellent timing on these alley-oops. It has that great connection with his teammates. Lob it up, and he'll take care of the rest.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Right side, George. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Guarded by Simmons. They get it back. Here's Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, big frame, great hands, and Cousins a load on the offensive glass.
Simmons left side. To the wing on the left. Pass to Edwards. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Pete Maravich.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And Edwards drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. He said SGA has this special ability to lull a defender into a slower pace and then suddenly make a quick move that leaves everybody just standing there. Coach feels the attention has to be on him. He wants to force somebody else to beat them. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Maravich left side. The shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. It's Edwards on the wing. Mutombo sets a screen. The three from George. And that one, good.
This guy is such a tough cover in the pick and roll. Paul George threading the needle perfectly. Excellent pass.
Pass to Stojakovic. Outside, Maravich. The shot by Butler, nobody around. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Lakers
1:12 left in the first quarter. Now Morant. Here's Maxey. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Pass to Maxey. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Shot clock at 5. Patty for 3. And Jokic with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Inside. The kick out to Cunningham. Pass to Adebayo. And another 3 for the Lakers.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Morant outside. And here is Aldridge. Off the run. No good on that one. And so it's Los Angeles headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Kicks it out to Maxey. Over Cunningham. Maxey, no good.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Suns trail by 8. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Irving. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And so it's the Lakers with it. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Kirilenko. Doncic left side. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by Kirilenko.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 10-point game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Stoudemire. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 10. Doncic feeling it out. Three-pointer. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Morant. A shot off that time. Cunningham with some nice D. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. Los Angeles shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
Pass to Aldridge. Morant outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Edwards defending. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Jokic grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 13. Out to Edwards. Pass to Irving. Back to Edwards. Out to Kirilenko. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stoudemire wide open. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And this is the range Stoudemire has. I like seeing him test his limits.
Pass to Kirilenko. Edwards looking it over. Now, here's Doncic. Headed by Stoudemire. Jokic trying to free himself up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
This guy's such a tough cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so many ways.
And the first one drops.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
All free throws good from Doncic.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Suns trail by 12. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stoudemire to the screen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Pass to Maravich. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. Lakers leading by 12. Edwards can't hit. It's stolen by Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's Edwards on the wing. A 3-ball. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Suns trailed by 14. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander shows you he's not afraid to draw contact now. Gets to the free throw line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Pass to Edwards. Knocked loose. Maravich with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Well, just a great read by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Getting in transition, making it easy.
Cunningham for 3. Rebound by the Suns. Maravich with it. Butler from outside. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
And down in the corners, Butler can be dangerous. He's pretty comfortable with that shot.
Pass to Adebayo. For 3, Edwards. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Butler, no good.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
On the wing, George. Pass to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And so it's the loss. Los Angeles Lakers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. Suns trail by 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Butler way outside. Jokic grabs the miss. Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Maravich. Pass to Stoudemire. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good defense by Jokic.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Outside, George. Now, here's Jokic. 5 points in the game. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Play on the clock. Fires from 14. And another basket for the Lakers.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Suns making a change here. Suns trailed by 12. Pass to Cousins. Siakam outside. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Doncic outside. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Cousins. They need this. Phoenix no good that time either.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Lakers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
George looking around. Pass to Jokic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The Suns shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And the free throw, no good. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Siakam. The shot misses. Good defense by Jokic. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. Inside. No good from Maravich. Lakers leading by 15. Lobbed up there for Edwards. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Phoenix no good that time either.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So both teams making some changes here. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. The wide open look here for Lopez. Off the mark and the drop continues. Lakers leading by 18. Pass to Adebayo. Over in the corner, Edwards. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. And here are the Lakers. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Here's Doncic. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Maravich. Here's Lopez. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Pass to Kirilenko. The kick out to Irving. On the wing, Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Stoudemire.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game is strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
The free throw is good from Doncic. Suns trail by 21. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Doncic. And the Lakers have possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Again, the miss by the Lakers.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That's just the way it happened.
Boy, it's got to be so frustrating for him. As hard as he has worked, doing everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Suns trailed by 21. .105 left in the third. Pass to Lopez. The kick outside to Butler. Now Morant. 6 on the shot clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Crawford. Here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Crawford. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Irving. The teardrop falls in.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Morant. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Morant's got his second basket. Crawford outside. They get a hand on it. Morant with the steal. Lopez outside. Launches a 3. That shot no good. And so it's Los Angeles with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Lakers lead by 21. Crawford outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Crawford's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Trains the three-pointer.
Well, Aldridge has his feet planted and was set to fire. He just had to put the ball in his hands.
And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That'll be his second foul of the game. Crawford outside. Pass to Cunningham. Crawford outside. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Suns trail by 20. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Irving. Crawford, no one around him. And again, it's the Lakers. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I
like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this run. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
To the paint. Maravich with the steal. And here we go. Red heading to the hoop.
Oh, leaping with purpose there, man. Red packs a punch on those slams.
There's a screen. Pass to Mutombo. Cunningham on the wing. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Morant.
Second team.
And he knocks down the first one.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Pass to Butler. Back to Maxey. 5 to shoot. And they double up Maxey. This one for 3. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And now an update on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
Guys, I was able to talk to the head athletic trainer of the Suns. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. And for a team currently in the midst of this brutal first-round series, this is really bad timing. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got 10 points here in the second half.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. A 3. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Suns trailed by 21. Pass to Maravich. The kick outside to Butler. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul George with the steal. Bobbed up there for Edwards. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's George, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in Game 1 of the series for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Anthony Edwards.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And you watch Adebayo, he really has everything you could ask for from that 4-5 position. Not a stretch big per se, and that's partly why he shoots such a high percentage.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Back to Jokic. Outside Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. Los Angeles with another miss. 7-second difference. Shot in game clock. Outside Butler. Here's Stoudemire. A three-pointer, no good.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Edwards. And he lays it straight in.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. And you got to feel good about getting each and every game here in the postseason.
You know, Kevin, each game is just so significant and magnified. This has got to feel really good.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs.
I see you.
Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Let him stop now. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I'm taking be bust down. Oh, yeah, Fugazi, let me find out. Oh, yeah, Fugazi, let me find out. Oh, yeah, Fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line. Baby, you're my. Out in traffic with that. They don't want no static. King it tragic. Told them they don't want no. Get so drastic. Shaka be that thing, he got magic. I don't. Cause they too fake. I put Boogie on recording off of too fake. For a roommate. I called her, told her. Say it's too late. I remember having. Landing 22 call. I do a. Down, she using OTF, I use it each way. OTF, HETF, with new lay. I used to ride the 4, the ops was on the 2 train. Don't call my phone no more, you not my boo thing. Don't call my phone no more, I'm having mood swings. Riding with that, that's my goonie. I be in my zone, I'm in my 2-3. I used to thought I was loopy. It's me and Rockin' Dirt, 2 deep. And yeah, we come in peace, don't want no drama. But when it comes to defense, we got And when they come to, they don't know, look, I'm a roster. Paddock on my wrist, that's a bust down. All I know is get it up from uptown. Left from stuck down. Only because I'm up now. Only because I'm up now. She was with you first, but she with us now. All this LA, I take be bust down. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Oh, you fugazi, let me find out. Nowadays, I get you lying now. Nowadays, be out of line.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 2 of this exciting NBA playoff series. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. Take a look at the Suns. They couldn't get it done on the road in Game 1. Now with their backs against the wall, can they tie the series here at home?
And you know, in a short series, you better find a way to ramp your game up, to really up the ante in terms of intensity. You can't wait around and try and feel the team out. You got to bring the noise from the get-go. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
In the dunk by Doncic.
Luka with so many physical gifts, taking flight right there.
Up top, Maravich. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Take a look at the Suns. At this point, Greg, they've got a pretty good idea of what they need to do to win this series.
And in round one, coaching becomes a huge factor. You've seen what you're up against. Now it becomes a question of who can make better adjustments on the fly.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Lakers working the ball around now. It's Edwards on the wing. Hands it from downtown.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Cousins. Lets the three fly. Simmons pulls it in. Here's the Lakers with the ball. And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
Their team's main focus tonight, well, it starts with All-Star Anthony Edwards. He said Ant is an incredible player. He's so physical. We have to throw multiple bodies at him. It's got to be a team effort to keep Edwards in check. An ambitious game plan. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks. Crafty move. Count it. Good.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one to fall.
And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, George. Out to Edwards. Fires the three. And another three for the Lakers.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Maravich. To the paint. Here's Butler. Out to Maravich. Tries again. Tries yet again. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
You almost have to come at Stoudemire this hard inside, but he still pushes past the contact.
The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Doncic. And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Out to Edwards. Here's Adebayo. Off target at the rim.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to Simmons. Tipped away. Maravich with the steal. Back to Morant. Over in the corner, Cousins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Morant missing. From deep, George. Down low. Here's Adebayo. Nice D from Cousins. The Suns trail. It's hauled in by Edwards.
When you do moves like that and you miss, you know you're going to hear it from your coaches and your teammates.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Group substitution here for the Lakers. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Connects from three-point range.
And you see that one motion shot. Cunningham very consistent from distance.
Lopez a screen to the middle. Maxey on the wing. The kick out to Red.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Here's Maravich. Up and in on the way. Maravich has got 6 points.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Jokic. Doncic right side. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Suns. It's tipped. Doncic with the steal. And here is Irving. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
The quick-footed, creative Max is so much fun to watch. He plays with such boundless energy, and he's still got room to grow.
Here's Maravich. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Lakers with the ball. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And the Lakers with possession here. Pass to Kirilenko. Another shot. Cunningham on the wing. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Just a special offensive talent. We don't see guys like Cunningham come through the league that often.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest. Here's Maravich into the lane. That one good for 2. He's got 8.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Crawford with the steal. The shot comes out. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up by 1. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's the screen. Pass to Red. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Boy, the shot blocking instincts of Mutombo, superb. Timing, exquisite.
5 on the clock. 3-pointers to Jakovic. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Irving with it. Maxey covering. Cunningham for 3. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. And it's the Suns with the ball. They trail by 1. On the wing, Stojakovic. Stoudemire outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Edwards. Out to Kirilenko. Outside Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss. Kick out to Red. Here's the 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Cunningham on the wing. Back to Kirilenko. Outside Edwards. A fadeaway. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Here's Stojakovic. The kick out to Red. And he's good on the 3-ball. Red's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
And we've seen this offense step back into...
Oh, my goodness.
Man. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. So it's Phoenix now. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. To the wing right side. Stoudemire outside. And again, it's the Suns missing. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Doncic. Jokic's screen. Now Simmons. Out to Edwards. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Grant. And it's sent back by Jokic. Puts it up from 12. Cousins pulls it in.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
Morant outside. For 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morant got his second basket of the night.
And you look at how ready Morant was for that. He was on his spot, feet planted, ready to fire. Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Lakers shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Butler. Ball's knocked loose. Doncic right side. Irving with the ball. Picked up by Battier. Fast break. Here come the Suns. No good from outside. And so it's the Lakers with it. Here's Irving. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
Now here's Morant. He's got 5. Pass to Cousins. Just 5 to shoot. George looking around. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Stoudemire.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Irving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Both free throws good for Irving. And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. There's 1:38 left in the first half. Out to Maravich. To halt the run. And the 3 ball is good. Aldridge has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now George. No scoring in this one. And George hits the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
The Suns trailing. Maravich with it. He's got 8. Pass to Cousins. Back to Maravich. Out to Stoudemire. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cousins. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
Los Angeles ball.
There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Inside. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And when you think of Maravich, his ball handling and passing comes to mind. He's really sublime and unique in those categories.
Here's the Suns with the ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Dikembe Mutombo.
Pistol peak, oozing with natural talent. But behind the scenes, he puts in a lot of work, too.
Maravich hits them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Free throw good, Maravich. Morant outside. From deep. Over Simmons. And no good on the last second attempt this time. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Suns lead by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And here are the Suns now. 3-point lead. Stoudemire outside. Stoudemire drawing the double team. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Morant. And Edwards slams it in.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact with the hoop and the arm.
The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. For 3, Maravich. Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Cousins. Over Jokic. No good from Cousins. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game. The muscle from Edwards.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. And here is Stoudemire. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 5. Over George. And Simmons with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's George. From down in the low post. It goes. And it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And Mike Budenholzer has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Outside Butler. To the inside. No good from Cousins.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
To the paint. Jokic. Inside is Jokic territory.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Outside, Maravich. Clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. And the shot goes down. Maravich has got 14 points.
Another one for Maravich. The lights-out jump shot, the ability to finish with either hand. No one's been able to touch it tonight.
Three-pointer, Butler. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Doncic steps on the gas. Ja Morant with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And this is where Stoudemire inflicts so much damage, and it's why he gets fouled so often.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Doncic. Outside Edwards. passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Los Angeles with another miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Maravich with it. Now Kirilenko defending.
And Stoudemire, a dunking machine out there. Remarkable at getting the position he needs to bring that one home.
Now here's Doncic. Out to Kirilenko. Up top Edwards. Back to Mutombo. Outside Edwards. From outside off the mark. And here are the Suns now. Pass to Cousins. Back to Maravich. Now here's Butler. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Doncic outside. Irving can't hit. And it's the Suns' ball for the lead. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got it to go.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Jokic. Here's Simmons. Sweet little floater. Simmons got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
And Simmons so deft with the floater. Freezing the defense completely.
Jokic with the steal. 51 seconds left in the third. Pass to Simmons. Right side Irving. Here's Doncic. The kick out to Cunningham. In the corner, Simmons with it. To Cunningham. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Cunningham's got 7.
You know, in the first half, they shot just a little over 30% from the field, but since the break, that number's gone up.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Maxey. At the top of the key, Lopez. The Suns need to get a shot off. No good on that one. Simmons inside. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 4. And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Here's Irving. Adebayo the screen. On the wing, Doncic. No good with the triple.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Down low, Butler lays it up and banks it in. Butler's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Phoenix. The Lakers in the lead. Doncic looking it over. In the corner, George with it. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Irving with a clean look. That three off the mark. Phoenix with the ball.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Aldridge. Outside, George. Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Los Angeles making a switch here.
Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. The kick outside to Butler. Nails it from deep. Jimmy Butler.
This team does a good job of keeping Butler involved in everything.
Up top, Doncic. Outside, Kirilenko. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Three-point field goal.
Kirilenko's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Siakam outside. Outside Aldridge. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. To Kirilenko. Wants to get it to Doncic and does.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And, guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
You've also got to commend them for how they've attacked the basket. They've been aggressive. They've not settled and have consistently gone at the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Jokic. The shot's good on the assist by George. 6 points for Jokic.
And it looks like they left their defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
And they double up Morant. Back to Cousins. 6 to shoot. Stoudemire with the ball. George picks him up. And that one, good.
I like how confident Stoudemire is in the paint. I mean, really good at getting the position he wants inside.
Pass to Edwards. Driving it, Edwards.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He's not pleased with the perimeter game on both sides of the ball. He told his guys, we aren't working hard enough out there. We need to shut down the perimeter on defense. And on offense, we have to focus from good to great. Guys.
Thank you, David. Now, Jokic. A slam by Jokic.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on him.
And Kirilenko sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. 1:53 left here in the fourth quarter. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And they double up Morant. It's stolen by Edwards.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
No good from Simmons. He hits the first one, and that brings them within single digits.
Yeah, Stoudemire really one of the deadliest big men in the game. This combination of power and speed and finishing, wow, unique.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Launches it. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, Maravich. Sinks the three-pointer. Maravich has got 19 points.
And that's why they call him the Pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game. And finding that one from deep.
Simmons inside. Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
Left side, Butler. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his third foul of the game.
That's just sloppy. Yeah, I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
And they know that. I mean, maybe it's a mistake that'll sharpen their focus a little bit going forward.
Here's Simmons. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. Now, we know he doesn't have great range, so the closer to the rim he is, the better.
Pass to Cousins. And Phoenix with another turnover here.
Los Angeles ball.
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The Lakers on offense. They have a 9-point lead.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Simmons. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Right now, Simmons is a question with no answer. A tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
They do it. They'll move on to round 2. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs.
Turn up, crank up the heat in here, they finna burn up. Told them I'm coming, I'm here. Tell them they time up. I said it once, I'ma say it again. This here be my year. I ain't gon' show no fear. I know that I'm built to equip for what God want me to do. I'm number one out the two. It don't know where I'ma lose. I hate the struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me. This for my son and my daughter, my family tree and their daughter. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing that jacket. I was down, now I'm up. Now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guys. Yeah. The champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. The champions, the champions, the champions. Hey, we gon' ball, never fall. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it. I put my head up and told them crown me. My ring finger got a rock on it, rock on it, rock on it. Do dirt on my neck, try to bury me. Do side on me like that was seasoning. Now this my season. Weathered every storm that was sent my way, but promise you it wasn't easy. Took some patience and grieving. I was believing when no one believed me. I was believing when no one believed me. Now they gotta see me from the nosebleed or the front row. I don't care who I see. Dreams to reality, I'm too real for reality TV. Remember I was poor, now I'm writing this song from a balcony. Told them watch out for me, but they ain't see me coming at it. On that road, feel like keep pushing even though we don't feel right. Blood, sweat, and tears just to live life. Talk to God even when I didn't see light. Still talk to him when it got bright. Dark days were made for the spotlight. We paid, now mama can sleep tight.